I'm Ashley.
And I'm Lucas, or not. Sorry.
And this is Adam.
Yes.
You guys may notice that Lucas isn't here. He couldn't make it. We had some scheduling. But what we wanted to do today is talk a little bit about what we've done over the last year. This is actually, by the time this goes up, probably yesterday, was the 1 year anniversary from when we started our channel. So we wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of where we're going and that we're still here. We are still here, yes. Doing things.
We are.
And that kind of stuff. But you guys, the viewers at home, haven't met Adam yet. Adam is our camera guy that does most of our production. Sometimes I do it, but for the most part, he does it. So you guys haven't got to meet us. So tell us a little bit about what you do with us, Adam.
Well, I like to think of myself as doing more of the larger projects. So I'm a lot more of the collecting nostalgia editor. We did Yama-con video a couple months ago, and I did a majority of that editing. Now, I say I do it. That's not to say that there isn't input. Like Ashley here tells me everything that he wants to go or stay, and so we have a kind of a communication on how we're going to do things. I like to think of the first line of attack on the editing projects, and then the rest of the guys kind of come in and fill in. But so I'm the longer form editor.
He's the heavy lifting.
The heavy lifting. The coal miner.
But we've done a ton in this last year.
Yeah,
we
really
kind of started out just being like, let's do something. I mean, that's what we did, and then we kind of jumped on to different things. But, I mean, we didn't even know what we were doing when we first started. It was Lucas and I kind of just doing these vlogs, building up to something else. And then we jumped on collecting nostalgia, and that ended up being, we've done three really, but two main episodes of that. And they're really starting to catch on, or they have caught on, and we've had a great time doing those.
Yeah. The interesting thing about collecting nostalgia is that we do them, we get really excited, and then by the end of them, it's like we're ready just to get them out so that you guys can see it and move on to something else. So we originally started with an ambitious time frame of what we thought we'd get one out every 2 or 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, I think we wanted to do like 4, or we wanted to do like 6 or 8 a year.
Oh yeah, yeah. So just because you guys don't see them more than 3 or 4 times a year doesn't mean that we're not working on them.
Right.
Like he stated before, you know, we do what we can in the off time that we can, and we love doing it. We're not just like sitting around in our lawn chairs at the beach or anything. So
yet.
Yeah, yet exactly.
But yeah, so as you can see. Or as we've talked about, we do have that. We just did Yama-con, which we had a really good time with.
Great.
Lucas just went crazy with Yama-con, and we had a lot of fun. Now, that was your guys' first convention.
It was.
I do conventions all the time.
Yeah.
But Adam and Lucas, that was their first convention.
Oh,
so
man.
Conventions are just, if you've never been to a convention, it's something to go to. And Yama-con was an anime convention. So I guess a big shout out to all you guys who've kind of started watching us through Yama-con, because we've had a lot of subscribers that have signed on.
Yeah, we great response from it, and great convention from everybody we talked to, and from just from hearing what people have said. I mean, I was skeptical on what I would think, but there were so many people like dressed up, and the atmosphere was so festive. It was oh man, it was great. Great, and I hope we get to do several more of these. I think that was really a lot of fun.
We have a few more videos coming up for that. And
we do.
I think we would be remiss not to mention something a little unnatural of something that we've done. For those of you guys who are kind of the toy guys that follow us, which is, I would say, a vast majority of you guys are familiar with Bognar by our friend Brandon and Manor Monster, right? And the response we got from that has been unreal. What that is we did a commercial, which I highly recommend you guys checking out. We'll link it maybe right here. We'll see if we can click that right here. Click right here. Okay, we really had a ton of fun doing this. And the funny thing is, this is one of that's one of the videos that we enjoyed doing so much, and it took us the least amount of time. I think we spent like an hour and a half shooting that whole thing, putting the whole thing together, maybe like 3 hours putting the whole thing together, and then doing it, and then some time editing.
But not a lot in comparison of what we've done. I mean, I think the big thrill for me was growing up watching that style of commercial and then getting a chance to go and create it. You know, I mean, it was just, how about now? You know, just like that whole over theatrical turning the characters. It was just great.
And it's amazing how when you do those things. And those of you who do video work, you know this, but you know, you turn that figure, or in those case figures, but even when you're doing like this. I mean, we set up lights and these things, but doing that, you turn it just wrong, and you're, do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think one of those, the part where, in that commercial where he, at the very end, where he turns and runs away.
Yeah.
I think we shot that thing like 10
probably,
times.
Yeah, probably so. Not to mention the fog we had a hard time controlling.
Yeah, the fog.
But, you know,
And that was a lot of fun.
story, yeah.
So those are some of the things that we've been doing, and all of you guys have enjoyed those, I hope. We enjoyed doing them, and what we also, we have some projects coming up. Due to something like the Bognar commercial, we're going to be doing a Kickstarter video for a friend of ours.
Yeah.
We're going to be helping him with that, and we're doing probably some more conventions. But hopefully we're going to get into some more scripted kind of things. We've got a project that we've been working on that Lucas has been working on for some time, and we're hoping to get that settled. So you haven't heard the last of us, and while last year was kind of what I like to call the year of the new monster, this year I hope also is. We've had a great time doing this, and we plan on keep doing it. So it's pretty much what we're talking about.
As long as you guys out there continue to show support and show that you like us, I mean, it'll encourage us to do a lot more projects. I mean, when you're just making stuff for yourself, it doesn't mean as much as when you're making it for people who really show enthusiastic interest in what we're doing. And so I think, for me, that's what drives the creative process, the process to edit, to refine, to make good quality stuff, is when you guys respond and let us know that you really like what we're doing. And so just keep letting us know what it is you want to see, what you don't want to see, and we can kind of continue to make stuff and hopefully make it for people who actually want to see it. So
right, that's kind of what we've been doing. So until next time, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Adam.
And we're New Monster. We'll see you soon.